Okay, good morning. We are going to do phonics now today. Now, I'm just going to make it a little bit shorter than we always did because I'm not sure all of you are actually watching this video. Um, it is just to explain the meanings of the words and to make the work for the parents a little bit less so that they don't have to sit with you and explain all the words and even the pronunciation of the words. So I'm going to go through them quickly. Um, and I'm going to pronounce them properly and I'm going to explain to you the meanings. But we are not going to go into long detail because I really feel the parents are struggling at the moment with data and downloading and all that kind of stuff. So we try to keep it a little bit shorter. Okay, our words for this week, you will see it's two different suffixes, but because when you pronounce them, they almost sound the same. So we decided to put them together, and you will see the top one. The top one is shin. Now, although it sounds like you pronouncing it, you might think sh, like ch 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 ch. Okay, it might sound like this, but you say shin and you spell it this way, so there's no H in it, but it sounds like it, so be careful for that one. And then the bottom one is also shin, but it's spelled differently, so you need to be very careful. Now I want to give you a hint. If I add the top one, the shin one, to a word like I'm going to inject the medicine or the needle. Okay, I'm going to get an injection. Okay, so inject is the verb, and then when I add shin, I'm making it a noun. And this one, if you add this suffix at the end of your word, it's making it an occupation. That means if you can do mathematics really well, and I add the shin, this bottom one, to that word, you are called a mathematician. If you can work very well with electrics and I add the shin to it, you are an electrician. So can you see there's so many occupations where I can add that to the word and it's making it the name of a job. Okay, but the fancy word is occupation or the work that you're doing. Alright, so that if you struggle to think now and you have to write the word and you're not sure which suffix to use, just ask yourself, am I making it a noun? Although an occupation is also a noun. Am I making it a noun or am I making it a job that someone can do? Then you will probably guess the right suffix. So the first word that we have is invention. Now, if I invent something, is a thought of something that nobody else thought about, and I make that thing because that thing doesn't exist. I use certain materials and I make something, I put it out there and I sell it to people, and I made an invention. I invent something. Injection, we just spoke about it. Hopefully all of you guys will stay healthy, then you don't need any injection. Action, when I act out something, is when you see someone is hurting somebody else and you act, you walk towards the person and you go and help that person, you take action. So you act out, you're doing the act. So that is action. Alright, if you're sitting on your couch just watching TV, there's no action going on there except for on the video maybe. If you're going on a quest is you have a question. You don't know certain information and you want to know more. There's a quest. It sounds funny because we don't always use it that way. When the adventurers and the people who discovered certain countries and places many, many years ago, they will go on a quest to find something, or you will find it in certain adventure movies. We don't use that a lot, but we certainly use the word question. And then position. is in which position am I sitting now? What position do you have in a job? Are you the manager? Are you a clerk? Are you the workers? Are you part of the service people of the company? What's your position? All right. Music. Now we're at the occupations. Okay. So when I add CIAN to it, oh, CIA sounds like a very secretive company. If I add CIA into it, I'm making it an occupation. So if someone plays music as a job, like Mrs. Liebenberg, that's teaching you guys music, she's not only a teacher, she's also a musician. Music, musician. Can you hear? You don't say k now. You say musician. And then if you're doing magic and you can do all kinds of magic tricks, you're a magician. Magician. Musician. Don't get those two confused. Then I spoke about when you're working with electrical wires and you do wiring in a house, you know exactly which color wire needs to go where so you don't get shocked and the people can get electricity. You are called an electrician. Then if you're in the politics and you um, have to get people to vote for you to make you the president or for a political party, you are a politician. That's normally people who can state their cause and can convince people to vote for them. Those people will be a politician. Then we have some of these in our class, guys that are really good in mathematics. So if you do mathematics and can figure out things and do it as a job, or you teach at the university and you're a professor maybe in mathematics, they call you a mathematician. All right. Now, mathematician might sound like a very difficult word to spell, but if you break it up in pieces, the first part will be math. And we always talk about math. Mathematics. But you leave out the S and you just make it shin. Okay, I know these words are a bit challenging this week, but we try to pick words that you guys will use in future. There's so many of them. You can Google them, go and have a look at all the different words with suffix shin. You will get thousands of them. There's so many. So we try to get ones that you guys use and might use in your creative writing. Have a nice day, be good spellers, and enjoy yourselves.